Chiefs Kingdom. Stop scrolling right now. Arrowhead Stadium just erupted with breaking news, and one single number is already on the table. Number 94 overall. That is the absurdly low ranking given to Creed Humphrey in the NFL Top 100 list, despite him pacing ahead of Hall of Fame centers. Meanwhile, Xavier Worthy just dropped a massive statement about his shoulder injury, and ESPN proposed a wild trade that would send Jordan Addison to Kansas City for a first-round pick. Insiders warned us this week, and here is your first real payoff. Creed Humphrey has already started 98 total games in 5 years, winning 2 Super Bowls and racking up 4 Pro Bowls before age 27. If you bleed red and gold more than you hate the Raiders, hit like and subscribe right now. We start with the historical disrespect shaking Kansas City. Stay locked, because we have a double cliffhanger at the end. Whispers turned into pure outrage inside Geisha Field at Arrowhead Stadium. The name? Creed Humphrey. And what he is doing at center is quite literally unmatched in modern football history. Think about the standard position timelines in the NFL. Centers usually take 3 to 4 years just to master pass protection calls, adjust to NFL defensive fronts, and handle complex blitz packages. Creed Humphrey came in as a second-round pick in 2021 and finished 3rd in Offensive Rookie of the Year, voting as an interior lineman. Through his first 5 seasons, he has logged 85 regular season starts and 13 playoff starts without missing a single game. That is 98 total starts, 4 Pro Bowls, 3 All-Pro selections, and 2 Super Bowl rings before turning 27 years old. To put that into perspective, let us look at the greatest to ever play the position. Mike Webster did not make his first Pro Bowl until year 5 with the Pittsburgh Steelers, backing up Ray Mansfield early on. Dermontti Dawson was playing guard and did not start stacking first-team All-Pro honors until his 6th season. Hall of Famer Kevin Mawae had 0 Pro Bowls and 0 All-Pro nods through his first 5 years in the league, blooming late with the Jets and Titans. Even Dwight Stevenson did not become a full-time starter until his 4th season in Miami. Maurkice Pouncey had a rapid start with 4 Pro Bowls in 5 years, but his own body betrayed him with severe ACL and MCL injuries, missing an entire season while Pittsburgh failed to win a title in his decade there. The only center in history with a comparable 5-year opening act was Jim Otto with the Oakland Raiders back in the 1960s, and he did it in an 8-team AFL with a far shallower talent pool against which he competed. Context matters when evaluating historical dominance, and Humphrey is facing the deepest defensive talent pools the sport has ever seen week in and week out. Yet despite this legendary Iron Man run anchoring Patrick Mahomes and providing the foundation for 2 Lombardi trophies, the NFL ranked Humphrey at number 94 overall in their top 100 for 2026, putting him behind Carolina quarterback Bryce Young. This isn't just a minor oversight by the voters. It is absolute disrespect to a player who is actively writing the blueprint for all-time positional supremacy. While exterior skill positions always soak up the national media highlight reels, everyone inside NFL front offices knows that an elite center is the tactical brain of the entire offense. Humphrey calls out defensive fronts, makes split-second protection adjustments at the line of scrimmage, and consistently destroys interior pass rushers in big moments. Film analysts regularly point to his elite leverage, wrestling background, and relentless motor on second-level blocks as the key factors that unlock Andy Reid's run-pass option concepts. Without Humphrey's ability to single-handedly erase nose tackles and secure the A-gap, Patrick Mahomes would not have the clean interior pocket necessary to extend plays downfield. The tape shows a player operating at an all-time level, completely flawless in pass protection and dominant in short yardage pushing power. To place an elite anchor who has executed nearly 6,000 snaps at a Hall of Fame trajectory near the bottom of a player-voted list is mind-boggling. How is the most dominant, reliable interior lineman on the planet ranked behind a developing quarterback? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Is Creed Humphrey already a future first-ballot Hall of Famer? If you think this ranking is total disrespect, smash that like button and let the media know Chiefs Kingdom does not stay silent. But while Humphrey anchors the line, the wide receiver room is facing an absolute sink or swim reality. Scouts called it electric, 99 speed, and the front office liked the draft capital spent to get him. The question was not if he had the speed, but when he would explode. The name? Xavier Worthy. And the former first-round pick has officially run out of excuses heading into 2026. When Kansas City traded up to select Worthy in 2024, the vision was clear. Restore the terrifying vertical stretch that left when Tyreek Hill departed. Worthy flashed real upside as a rookie with over 700 yards from scrimmage, 53 first downs, and 9 touchdowns, but early in his second year, he suffered a shoulder injury in the season opener. That injury limited his physical capabilities, kept him from being comfortable on the field, hindered his impact in the blocking game, and severely capped his overall production. he failed to reach 60 receptions, missed the 100 target mark, and scored just a single touchdown in 2026 while averaging under 40 receiving yards per game across 2 full seasons. But in a recent interview with the Kansas City Star, Worthy directly admitted that his recent film was not a true indication of who he is as a player, claiming he was physically limited and promises to prove his true capability this year. Standing at 5'11" and 165 pounds, critics questioned if his light frame could handle NFL hits, but 3 full seasons in college and 20 games his rookie year proved he could withstand the wear and tear of the pro game. Now entering year 3, the margin for error is completely gone for the young receiver. With heavy uncertainty surrounding Rashee Rice's long-term future, off-field history, and contract extension, the receiver 1 spot in Kansas City is wide open for the taking. The Chiefs need Worthy to become that single-play touchdown threat on every route he runs, leveraging his seamless acceleration and game-breaking speed to blow past safety coverage. However, speed alone will not suffice in Andy Reid's complex offensive system. Worthy must sharpen his route running, get open consistently, and show a far deeper mental feel for the game. Kansas City cannot afford to wait on potential forever, especially when maximizing Patrick Mahomes' prime years is the organization's sole priority. If Worthy fails to step up as the primary pass catcher in 2026, Brett Veach will have very little incentive to pick up his 5th-year option after this season, turning his NFL career into a massive crossroad. The expectation inside the facility is that a fully healthy Worthy will transform this entire offense, opening up intermediate routes for Travis Kelce and creating massive running lanes for the backfield. Off-season reports already indicate that Worthy was the standout performer in summer workouts, building incredible timing with Mahomes on deep post routes and boundary sidelines. If he carries that momentum into the regular season, he can rewrite the narrative overnight and secure his place as the future cornerstone of this receiving core. But if his route tree remains limited and he struggles against press man coverage at the line of scrimmage, defensive coordinators will continue to bracket him with safety help and eliminate his speed. Year 3 is historically the turning point where true first-round receivers make the leap to stardom or get labeled as draft busts, putting all the pressure squarely on Worthy's shoulders. Do you believe Xavier Worthy can step up and become a true number 1 target for Mahomes this year? Leave a comment below with your exact stat prediction for Worthy. Hit like if you want to see Mahomes launch 70-yard bombs to him in Week 1, because while Worthy tries to prove himself, a massive trade proposal just threatened to shake up the entire division. A proposal 3 weeks in the making just hit the news cycle, and the price tag sent shockwaves through the front office. ESPN insider Bill Barnwell floated a trade idea that would send a key receiver to Kansas City, but sources say Brett Veach should completely walk away. The identity everyone is asking about: Jordan Addison, and the price tag is a primary first-round draft pick. There is no denying that Kansas City needs receiver help. Patrick Mahomes is targeting a Week 1 return, and while video reports show him moving with 0 limitations, even a 2-time MVP needs reliable targets on the outside. But trading a first-round pick for Minnesota's Jordan Addison would be a massive mistake for this franchise. Addison is coming off a career-low 610 receiving yards in 2025, despite playing opposite superstar Justin Jefferson, showing a steady decline in statistical production each year he has been in the league. More importantly, he carries major off-field concerns, including a DUI charge and a team-issued suspension for missing a walkthrough practice. Kansas City already faces a delicate situation with Rashee Rice's off-field issues and impending contract talks, meaning they cannot afford to take another gamble on a wideout with behavioral red flags. Adding another receiver with off-field baggage at the cost of a premium first-round asset makes 0 financial or locker room sense. Brett Veach has built a modern dynasty by staying disciplined in the draft, protecting valuable salary cap space, and refusing to make panic trades when media pressure rises. While Addison offers flashes of strong play and speed that could upgrade what Marquise Hollywood Brown provided, a first-round price tag is far too steep for an inconsistent player with declining year-over-year numbers. Surrendering premium draft capital for a receiver who hasn't proven he can lead a receiver room would hamstring the franchise's long-term flexibility. Kansas City waited patiently before making receiver moves in the past, and giving away a first-round pick now would only compound their roster construction issues. If Worthy and Rice fulfill their potential this season, the offense will thrive without burning assets. If not, desperate moves can still wait for future off-seasons. High-caliber draft picks are the lifeblood of a championship team, allowing the front office to inject cheap, elite talent into the roster every single spring to balance top-heavy quarterback and defensive contracts. Sacrificing a first-round asset for a player who would instantly demand a lucrative contract extension creates a financial nightmare down the line. Furthermore, bringing in a player with documented disciplinary issues risks fracturing a tight-knit locker room that prides itself on culture, leadership, and accountability. Veach knows that surrounding Mahomes with weapons is vital, but overpaying out of desperation is precisely how dynasty windows snap shut prematurely. The smarter path involves developing the talent already in the building, leaning on tactical scheme design, and keeping draft capital intact for organic roster growth. Should the Chiefs ever trade a first-round pick for a wide receiver, or should they trust Worthy and Rice? Drop your hot take in the comments right now. 3 stories, 1 clear message. Kansas City is standing at a critical crossroads. Creed Humphrey is building the greatest 5-year start by any center in NFL history, providing the ultimate foundation for Patrick Mahomes. Xavier Worthy is fully healthy and facing a make-or-break year 3 where he must prove he is a true receiver 1. And Brett Veach is proving once again that he will not panic trade first-round picks for overvalued talent like Jordan Addison when the internal roster has untapped potential. This franchise is not looking for short-term fixes. They are protecting a championship standard. If Worthy breaks out and Humphrey continues his Hall of Fame trajectory, the rest of the AFC West is playing for second place again. Here is what I need from Chiefs Kingdom right now. First, hit that like button if you agree Creed Humphrey was completely robbed in the NFL Top 100 rankings. Second, leave a comment telling me if Xavier Worthy will hit 1,000 receiving yards this season. Third, subscribe immediately to stay ahead of every single breaking update before Chargers and Raiders fans even know what happened. But keep your eyes open because the edge of the cliff is right here. Whispers out of Minnesota hint that the Vikings might lower their asking price for Jordan Addison if a rival team enters the mix in the next 48 hours. And on top of that, a rumor is circulating that a key AFC West rival just cleared cap space to make an aggressive play for an elite pass rusher that Kansas City was quietly monitoring. Which front office strikes first, Veach or the rival? Stay locked, hit subscribe, and let us show the NFL why Arrowhead runs this league. See you in the next update.